out at Smithfield Horse Center on the Virginia Tech campus. This afternoon we'll be out at the Montgomery County Animal Care and Adoption Center. And in both locations we are working with animals. We have a number of students from our OMALS program, our Online Masters in Ag and Life Science. We have an Applied Animal Behavior and Welfare concentration. The online environment is really excellent for conveying a lot of good information, but animal training is a mechanical skill. And so we wanted to give students the opportunity to learn and work with different species and kind of hone their skills of training and even handling animals safely. So we're trying to provide opportunities for our online students with in-person conferences as well.
And just point to the leg.
Each day we've had kind of a different flavor. Our first day was behavioral observations and safe handling with the animals. Yesterday we're doing more behavioral assessments. Today we're going to be having students kind of start to build those behaviors, so we'll see some actual trainings. And one of the things we'll be working on is what's called behavioral husbandry. So they'll be teaching horses behaviors that will help the horse participate in its own care. Most of our students so far are behavior professionals that work in the field already. We have a lot of folks that do dog training, dog behavior consultations. We also have some zoo folks. Our OMALS program is really designed for behavior professionals, folks that might already be working in the field or interested in getting into the field. Because it's online, it makes it really flexible. They don't have to leave their practice that they already have set up, and they can work through the program sort of at their own pace.
So I'm going to lure her over a little bit.
I specifically chose this program because it was online. I live in the DC area and I love the university here, but didn't necessarily have the flexibility to move back with my job. So being able to access the resources of Virginia Tech and study with them without having to move back to Blacksburg was really helpful. I'm glad that they started having these weeks because we are working with animals. It is a really applied science. So having this week as like a supplement to the online course is really helpful.
One of the beauties of our behavior principles is that they apply to every species, including ourselves. So even when we're talking about how dogs learn and how best to train them, we're also speaking about how best to train humans. I think what differs is how you handle that species, understanding what might be a reward for that species. You have to know the animal's ethology as well. Like, what do they like to do? Are they a social species? I might not be able to reward my dog with grass, but my horse I could probably, reward their behavior with grass. So understanding those species differences and what we call ethology, the animal's sort of natural history, natural animal behavior. So usually when we're working with a new species, that's what we have to learn. What are their warning signals? How do I handle them? What can I do to make that animal feel most comfortable? But my behavior principles of what I reward or reinforce or what I punish or put on extinction or whatever principles I'm using, those hold across species.
Yeah, my
She did like it when I was throwing the treats, and she likes playing fresh with toys anyways, I think.
Yeah, I know.